having a great day and are ready to make some music. So this video is for the brown belt for the song Amazing Grace. Brown belt, can you believe it? We are almost at the black belt. It is crazy. So for the brown belt, we have 6 notes that we need to review first, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some rhythm work that comes with this song. So I'm going to start from the bottom and go all the way up. So the first note that we're starting with is low D, which is thumb 1 2 3 unicorn and 1 2 3 also unicorn. So you have double unicorn. The next note is low E, which is just lifted the ring finger. So you have 1 2 3 unicorn and 1 2 bunny. So unicorn plus bunny. So D and E. Next we have the ones that we know really, really well, G, A, and B. The last one is a little bit tricky. It's different. It's called high D. And high D is the thumb, or no thumb. High D is just your middle finger down on the second button like this with your thumb up. If you have it down like this, this is C. So you want to make sure your thumb is up. I'm going to play it for you like this. Okay, so that's high D. So again, I'm going to review low D, E, G, A, B, and high D. Just your middle finger down and the thumb up. So now I'm going to put my recorder down because we're going to talk a little bit about the rhythm in the song. The rhythm in the song is tricky. So our time signature is 3/4. So that means that we have each measure has 3 beats in it. So if we tap our steady beat, we're thinking in groups of 3. So I'm tapping on my heart and I'm thinking 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, just like that. So I'm not thinking, usually we do our songs in groups of 4 or groups of 6. This is in a group of 3. The next thing that's really important to know is that this rhythm has a new symbol, and I'm going to figure out a way to put it on the video so that you can see it. But this is called a dotted quarter note. It's like a quarter note with a little dot next to it, and then right after that is a broken TT, so it's just 1 T, or 1/8 note. So if we're looking at the I'm going to start actually at the bottom line, the third line, where it says now am. So it's the first measure in the third line, now am, before now am found. It goes like this. I'm just going to tap it and just speak it. So it goes like this. Now am found. Again, here I go. Now am found. So now if I play it on my instrument, I'm just going to play just that measure for you. Now am found. Like this. Here I go. Keep that steady beat for me. Bum, bum, bum. One more time. It's almost like you're holding it over the beat. Now I'm found. Now I'm found. You have another dotted quarter note in the second line, 1 2 3 4 5, and the fifth measure in the second line. And that one sounds like this. It's the same thing with the beat. Once was lost. One more time. Once was lost. So hold it a little bit longer and keep going. So if I play it, it sounds like this. Steady beat. Bum, bum. Oops, sorry. One more time. That's probably the trickiest measure because you're going between D and B. So watch one more time. I'll play it this way so you can see it. Take it nice and slow. One more time. Here I go. Okay, so it's tricky. I'm going to actually sing it for you one time first before we play it, just so that you can hear how it sounds and keep the steady beat. If you don't feel like singing, you can always speak the text too, but I'm going to sing it for you because I love to sing. Here I go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, have that fermata at the end, so you can hold that out as long as you need to. You can hold it out like this. C. And decide when you want to cut it off, because a fermata means that the conductor chooses when to cut it off, and you get to be the conductor today because you're the one playing the song. So, best of luck. This is tricky. I'm going to play the whole thing for you one time. My suggestion would be learn the first line first, nice and slowly. That's easier because the rhythms are a little bit easier. Then the second and third line, take it nice and slow and put it in chunks. So if you get through that saved a wretch like me, that saved a wretch like me, that's a great place to go. You just do it in little chunks. Thinking of your phrases, where would you draw your phrase lines? That's a really good helpful tool as well. All right, so now we're going to play it all the way through, because I'm sure you've been practicing and you've paused this video. So now we're going to play it all the way through so you can hear what it sounds like. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm going to start, actually, I made a little mistake. I'm going to start at I once was lost. I once was lost. And I'll finish the song. 1, 2. Okay, so practice. And when you feel like the song is ready, have your family send me your video so that you can pass the brown belt and move on to the black belt. Happy practicing.